URL and the file is available over here. Right click and give run as administrator.
Sir, I asked him, here the don't call anyone for discussing issue. That's all mentioned.
See, these two options are to be selected. If it's missed Android virtual device, sometimes it will be missed. You are supposed to check it. And the default location is C program files, Android and Android Studio. If you want to change using the browse button, you can change the location. Go with install.
Don't expect nothing. Like they cards, registration cards.
Is it visible, students? You can unmute and speak. There is no problem. For your purpose, I am recording this. You have asked the recorded video of the task conduction. Only 12 members today you joined. The remaining can view this video file for their installation purpose.
We're waiting or we're going? Ah.
See, at this stage, the installation is complete. Setup was completed successfully, and it asks you to press the next button. Then you are getting this completing Android Studio setup dialog box. With that, it's having an option to start Android Studio. By checking it, you give finish. Your response is stated. I hope you are viewing this particular discussion. Am I right? See, finding available SDK components. And it says the Android Studio Setup Wizard missing SDK software development kit. That is Android software development kit. No Android SDK found. Before continuing, you must download the necessary components or select an existing SDK. In our condition, in this scenario, we are not having existing SDK, so we are moving further with it. See here, the latest up to last week discussion, we had API as 3.0. Now for this week, API 31 is available, that is 108 MB. That the Android Studio files are installed under C program files, Android, in which they are installed. Now this SDK is installed under C users, the username of your system, then app data, local, Android, and SDK. It's getting installed in this location. So up to this folder, username folder, you can view these app data are hidden from the view. These are all hidden files. When you're opening your Windows Explorer, you cannot find this SDK. In the Windows Explorer, you are supposed to give view the hide files. Then you can see this SDK files. Now I'm providing the next button, and it says Setup type is standard. SDK folder is the same what we saw in the last screen. JDK location is program files, Android Studio, JRE. This JDK is installed by this installation. Android Studio installs this JRE, Java Runtime Environment. Then total download size is 580 MB. The SDK components to download. The first one is Android emulator, Android SDK build tools 31, Android SDK platform that is 53.9 MB, Android SDK platform tools they are 12 MB, Android SDK tools 149 MB, SDK patch applier version 4 1.74 MB. These are all the files now. They are going. They are getting installed under this folder, not in the Android Studio folder, which is in program files. Now I'm providing the finish button click. You can see the details. Now you can unmute and respond. I'm not seeing the Meet URL. That's a Meet tab of a Google Meet tab of Google Chrome. I'm viewing the presentation and talking with you. You can unmute and respond. Dear students, so step by step, everyone what that's selected, everything are getting installed. The installation information will be available on this text area, which is completed, which is finished.
உள்ளே போக முடியும்.
Yeah, now the components are downloaded and it's saying Android SDK is up to date. At this stage, I'm pressing the finish button. Now this window appears. Now we can see this SDK manager by clicking the configure drop down and the first item SDK manager. And where the SDK location, see these are all the setting entities available for the Android setting for new projects is the title of this dialog box, in which automatically Android SDK is selected. That's a SDK manager, the location of the Android SDK, and it gives one option here, optimize disk space. Just press it, confirm change. The files under the following locations can be safely cleaned up. Temp 55.8 MB do you want to proceed with deleting the specified files? Okay. Now it's over, the process is over. Then see here, SDK platforms from the day one of Android. What are the versions available? Everything are available. This particular platform is used for the development purpose. Now we are selecting the latest one by clicking the show package. You can see 31 is selected. The next thing, come to the SDK tools. It's very essential to install from the bottom. It's a third version, Intel x86 emulator accelerator, Axim installer. Along with, you select these two, WebDriver, USB driver, Google Play services, licensing library, instant development kit, expansion library. Those who are having the AMD processors, you can select. I'm not having the AMD processor with the system, so selecting is inappropriate in this context. I'm leaving this. Then auto, that is automotive related design. These two are not needed. CMake, if CMake and NDK are native development kit, that is native language development kit. For the C++ development, we can use it. At this place, CMake and NDK is unnecessary. I'm using this Android SDK command line tools. By selection of all these things, along with, as for the image, we are in the image in the sense AVD manager, we will discuss. As for the SDK tools, select all these, give apply and give OK. See the licenses as accept. You are supposed to, first block is accepted and this will be eliminated. You are supposed to select this area, again you give accept. So all the entities are now accepted for installing in our location. Give next. These two are old. Delete it. Delete. Now it's entered in the 2 GB RAM size for your AVD. That is the emulator settings. We have detected that your system can run the Android emulator in an accelerated performance mode. Set the maximum amount of RAM available for the Intel Hardware Accelerator Execution Manager, that is the Axim. Hardware Accelerated Execution Manager to use for all x86 emulator instances. You can change these settings at any time by running the Intel Axim installer. In such a condition, by leaving 2 GB, I'm moving next. See the detail? See. New. So Intel Axim installer, sorry, reinstalled successfully. I'm providing finish. Now installing required components. These are all user interest based components are selected under SDK manager. After selection, the installation is over. I'm pressing the finish and you can see what tools we have selected. Everything are available right now. Now we can give OK and come out from the SDK manager. Again, go to the configure drop down menu. In the second entity, AVD manager. Create virtual device. As a phone, I am selecting Pixel 2. Pixel 2. Students, are you listening? Is it understandable, or again I'm moving little fast? I need your feedback. Yeah, somebody raised hand. Who is that? You can unmute your system and talk.
I will come.
Just a minute. Sir, I will reach within 5 minutes. Sir? 5 minutes I will reach, sir. Thank you. Everyone are here, sir. Rao, sir, also. We are coming. TV Ramana Rao. Okay, sir. Okay. Hello. Students, if any doubt, you can raise immediately. Here there is no restriction. This recorded purpose is to distribute the file for you for further reviewing the class. You can freely talk with me. Okay, now we'll see this AVD manager. I'm selecting this pixel 2. See here the system recommended images. See previous screen you see. I selected the layout of the phone, what phone I'm supposed to use for my emulator. Select hardware is the dialog box. That is a virtual device configuration under which select hardware. Choose a device definition. We are having TV, phone, everything. And for our usage purpose, I'm using a phone that's named Pixel 2. That is 5 inches and its resolution is 1080 and 1920 and density 420 dpi. By selection this, I am pressing next. Normally, in such a condition for this i3 Intel i3 based Core i3 based laptop, the Nougat, that is a version, that is API level 24, and version will be 7, Android 7. Google Play image and download it. By pressing the download, it automatically, because none of the image we are having, that's why we are downloading this particular image that comes under 775.1 MB. Jose, I'll be within 5 minutes, man. Jose? In the Kalam blog, I'll be within 5 minutes. Just a minute. Okay, no problems. Now, through the AVD manager, we requested some components to be installed. The main component is the image file of Nougat Android 7 version, and its API level is 24. Why? In the sense, with 2 GB RAM, this particular image will run very effectively. This particular Core i3 Intel processor based laptop is having 8 GB. From the available 8 GB, this 2 GB will be used for its purpose. See, you can see x86/system.img is unzipping right now. Under which location? The SDK path is C users, username, app data, local, Android, and SDK. Now this component get installed. I'm pressing the finish. See, now in the available last one, Nougat is readily available. I selected the system image. based on the need of this particular dialog box. Then I am pressing the next. Here, the name we can change as per our need. Chittara University HP AVD. I am renaming it. And phone layout is a Pixel 2 and operating system is a Nougat. I am pressing finish. Now the particular your virtual devices, one device named what name I have provided, the device is readily available. Now I need just 10 minutes of break. I'm disconnecting this Google Meet. Within 10 minutes, I will join with you. And in the meanwhile, you people try to perform the activity what up to now you've seen. Then after my arrival, after 10 minutes, I will reach you. Then you can provide it with how an application can be executed with this. Application can be created and that can be executed where the APK file we can take these details we'll see. Do you agree? I'm expecting reply for this right now. Yes, yes. I'm in an urgent call within 10 minutes. I'll be back. Okay, I'm cutting the call. You stay in the call unless call disconnected in the sense. Again, sharply at 3:10 or 3:15, you rejoin with me. Thank you. Or I'm okay, end the call. Can we stop recording? Stop recording. Leave the call. Ah, thanks for your
Just 1,
patience.
2, 3. Huh?
I rejoined again.
I think you like one more, 130.
So all are available. I have 4 members. They left.
Also, kids himself. Dog. Today, everyone
Students, shall we continue?
Yes, sir.
All of you just say yes. I can
Where you
understand
born, sir?
everyone are alive. John?
Yes, sir.
Yes, very good, very good. How was the experience? Whether you tried something during this break hour?
That's the school name. Just give me short.
Okay, now we'll see if in continuous mode at this stage. I have to share the screen. Just a minute. See, at this stage, your virtual devices, only one device on the name of CUHP AVD we are having, and the details, everything. This is Android 7 Google Play API version is 24. This version Android version is 7 x86 based processor available in the device. Size is 1 GB.
Sir, did you finish all the
And
comments?
for checking this AVD, we are supposed to play this from here, this stage itself. Starting AVD. Yeah, this message will come. You just press OK and leave the message. The AVD will be in sheet. I hope the AVD is visible to you.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yeah. That's again 10. 4 members left. I hope so. See the AVD is getting. So these type of discussion in the classroom, it's I have to go little fast track, and I want to attract your attention towards the session. That's why in the last class in out systems discussion, I drive little fast. So you also, I'm recommending use the Android 7.0. That's a Nougat API level 24 image. You download it, and in any of the phone architecture, you can map or match with this, and your device emulator device will run properly. Now, or which one? The Android Studio is taking part in such a way with the configure. That's the settings drop down. First SDK manager, we completed some components we have included in our Android Studio. Using the second component AVD manager, we are including this virtual device. Now the device is in ready condition. It shows its home screen. At this point, you just got it, and you can see the phone environment here. Using a mouse scroll bar, mouse scroll button, or scrolling that wheel, you can see the thing. Now it will function like normal phone. It's a virtual phone device. That's why it's called Android virtual device. This is an emulator to test our developed applications output. We are in need of Android environment for which this device is used. That's the purpose of this device. Now we can close this window. This is already opened. For testing purpose, we put this play button and we got this device enabled. Now this dialog box can be Android Virtual Device Manager. I'm closing. So first installing the Android Studio and using the SDK Manager, the necessary components for the development to be included during installation with the help of internet. Then using the AVD manager, enabling the device for the testing purpose. These two activities are clearly performed up to now. We want to check or create a new project without any manipulation. See here, I click create new project, open an existing project is existing, get from version control, profile or debug APK, import project, that's a Gradle or Eclipse projects are available that can be imported, and import an Android code sample. These are all the built-in code samples available for the learning purpose, the last link. Now I'm moving with create new project. A new project dialog box which consists the project can be developed for phone, tablet, Wear OS, Android TV, automotive, and Android things. Accordingly, now we are having phone AVD with us, and not the thing only one AVD you are supposed to keep. More than one Android virtual devices you can create based on the application need. You want to create Wear OS application, Wear OS based AVDs can be created. More than one AVD can be created under this AVD manager. That's why it's called a manager. So for this trial discussion, I created phone based AVD. So I'm sitting with the empty activity. I'm pressing next. Here the name of the thing is my application. The area wherein which we are storing the projects, Android Studio projects under the same username and Android Studio projects name, the folder inside my application. This my application is a project folder, and the language we can develop Android applications with two languages. One is Java and Kotlin. Now this time I'm selecting Java. This I have given the detailed explanation during our class hours. There are all available versions will be available. Not everything from 2.1 version the Android begins, but from API 16 up to that only we can install the least version, the latest version 31. If we select the percentage of usable devices available in the world will be 99.8% of devices can be installed, that your developed APK can be used by this many number of devices. If you select somehow the latest version, the percentage of devices will be very less. That in the sense the new updated phone, those who are purchasing, they may have only this particular operating system. You are keeping this as your development minimum SDK. The old versions of Android devices cannot be used by your developed APK. So that's why we are keeping the minimum SDK level as the old one, the least one. So by the sense 99.8% of devices can use your developed APK. By the condition I am providing finish. Now your IDE environment appears. And indexing So the tips will be available. Don't show the tips and click close button. I hope you are seeing the screen clearly. It's importing my application to the Gradle project now. In here you can see Gradle project synchronize in progress.
Yes.
It will take some time, just to wait for some time.
Yeah.
In the meanwhile, if you are facing any doubts, you can unmute your mic and you can discuss with me. Now you can see the XML file when all the synchronizing projects are over. You can get the design mode as well as code view on. The screen, we have not did anything in it. This is the area in which you can work, and the tree view, how on the layout, what are the widgets or entities you have placed that can be viewed with this component tree. Now I am Just let's see the size. I'm minimizing this. This also. This will be available in Sideways. Whenever you need, you can open the attributes. For this project folder, I will show the project folder now. Listen. Android Studio is installed under this. Program files, Android Studio. These are the basic files available in this location. That the path is C program files, Android Studio. And the SDK is installed under C:, in beginning. These hidden files are not selected, it won't show. Users, the username of the PC is this one, in which you cannot find the app data, but you can view the Android Studio projects. The project folder is this one. I will demonstrate this later. First, I will show the SDK folder. So this is available under users and username of your PC. Directly Android Studio projects will be available. But the same SDK is placed under app data and some other folder. Finally, Android and SDK Visa. It won't be in display. You are supposed to give view hidden items to be viewed. Now you can see the folder called app data. Inside it, local, Android. Here the SDK is there, and the SDK all installed over here, and here AVD, Android virtual image. That is Android 24 x86. This is a system image. That is a Android 7 based Nougat, which is installed under this SDK system images. Android 24. It's a Google API Play Store based x86 system image of Android device. This is how you can navigate the SDK location. Now you can see users, username, app data, local, Android, and Android SDK. I hope clear. Now we are visiting the project folder. See users, the username, in which Android Studio projects. It's your project folder location, in which first project is treated in the name of my application, in which these 4 folders and files are existing. Under the app folder, under the SRC, that's a source, under main, you are having 2 different folders. See here where C users, username, Android Studio projects, my application, in which app SRC main. The same app is given here. And inside this, under the main, Java as well as resources. These folders are existing. Under the Java, COM, example, my application, under which you are having the Java file. If you see the project, see COM, example, my application, under which you are having main activity. Again, come to the SRC and main folder, the resources. Several folders are displaying, in which layout and values. These 2 are the folders you first work with it. Under the layout, activity main file, that is a design XML file. This activity main file will be there. So see here, resources, layout. Here you are having the activity main XML. And manifest file is the important one that's available here in my application, app, source, main. Here you can get the Android manifest XML file in open itself. Now it's a time for us to check this particular created empty project, whether it is deployed or ported after the proper execution and creation of .apk file, whether it's installed in the emulator. That's another check we are supposed to perform with this simple application. So for which I am pressing this run app button. The same will be available here under the menu run app, unless directly we can sit with this. Install the build tools. Revision 31.0 is corrupted. Remove and install again using the SDK manager. This is the information provided. Install the build tools. Revision 31 is corrupted. If it throws in such a way, what we are supposed to do in the sense, go to this tools. You can find AVD and SDK manager here. Clearly it says install the builder tools revision 31 is corrupted. Remove and install it again using the SDK manager. Go to it. And 31, this API, it says the information. Uncheck it, apply it. That in the sense that will be removed, that component will be removed from the development. The following components will be deleted. It takes some time to delete. Again, you are supposed to select and install. Again, the same problem exists in the sense we are supposed to move without installing 31. We have to go for development purpose with Android 30th platform, Android SDK platform 30th. For development, any version of platform we can use. That's not at all a problem. Always advisable is the latest platform Android SDK version. Own network. If so, we are changing from one version. Now this project is opened with the help of platform version 31. That in the sense, if you are moving with 30th version installation right now, after deleting 31, what you are supposed to do now, you have to remove. In this project, you have nothing dead as manipulation. So from the project folder, you have to remove this project, and after installing the platform version 30, again you create the new one, and we will check. And your personal interest based exploration is further needed. If you are coming across any error message, check it with the Google or check it with the developer.android.com FAQ. You can come across a solution. So from the day one, you're setting up the environment onwards, Your exploration with the particular platform begins. Now you can unmute the mic and discuss how far your understanding. Dear students, I am expecting your feedback.
Video. நாங்கள் இது போட்டிங்கன்னா அது கிளிக் கொடுத்துடலாமா வயசு
When you are installing yourself, you are supposed to wait for a certain time. So when with Android Studio, after setting it's finished, that setup is over, complete in the sense while pressing the finish, you are supposed to install 31st version. Within a week, the 30 what error now available with Android Studio, that will be eliminated by the developers point of view itself. They will release the code as in proper way. Still 30 minutes, 40 minutes more. Within 10 minutes, I will give the uh, information about this Android Studio. Remaining 30 minutes will take for this out systems platform setup. Yeah, now it gets finished. That in the sense it's uninstalled. The 31 which was already selected, that is Android SDK platform 31, which was in selected condition, that is now uninstalled, that is deleted. Now I am pressing OK and closing the project. Go to the file, close the project because already it is built. That's the reason. Now I closed, and even we can remove this. Go to the folder Android Studio projects. We can delete it. Come to the studio, SDK manager. Use this show package details. You use this version 30. At this place, SDK platform as well as sources for Android 30. You select these two, give apply, it will newly install. Yeah, it's over now. I'm providing the finish. See here, these two are selected. Now I'm providing OK. Now I'm closing this Android Studio. Again, go to this Android Studio unless here it's available. Right click
List. List.
in the mode,
List.
run as administrator. So already those who setted your development environment in proper way, which is functioning with the 30th platform version, you make use of the same. No need to do newly. Why it's saying missing SDK? In the sense we have removed the latest 31st and we moved with 30th. That's why it's saying an existing Android was detected. The setup wizard would only. No, there is no need to go for this step. I'm providing in such a way. Then you can create a project and test it. Now nearly 4 o'clock reached, and I'm stopping this Android Studio explanation. I'm moving with OutSystems installation. As well as I'm stopping this sharing. As students, hello.
Sir.
Shall we see the OutSystems within 20 minutes? It won't take much time. Okay, remaining 7 members are there. Just to have a view on OutSystems. This recording will be shared with you along with Android as well as OutSystem. Both the installation steps will be available and you can have for the future reference. Is it okay?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Now I'm closing this entire Android Studio related. Now, as well as how we started with Android in the same manner. I hope everyone registered with the OutSystems. Oh, your screen is not presented. Just a minute. Yeah, this is how we are supposed to move. I'm having my account. Now we in. Systems.com. Download. Set this. Okay, I'm stopping this. The downloads folder. You can have this. Right click, run as administrator. This is provide C program files, OutSystems development environment. Install it. it opens the platform again here. That in the sense it's get installed, open Service Studio and pressing. Now after the installation, the platform opens now. It's not the browser window. You see this? It's a separate window.
Ubuntu install button
Yes.
restart over.
So now see this, connect to the environment. Just wait, the ID gets enabled. So when its environment is opened, you can have a sample exercise and example with the database. You try with yourself. Now I am closing this tutorial, and later one day I will explain what is this. Now the previous last class, that is on Friday, yesterday, we completed this ad that is available here. I'm opening this. Yeah, now in development phase it's saying add, and distribute area we have created this Android. We generated the Android app and progressive web app also I showed on the day, but little fast. Now go to this development and click this add.
So finished, yeah? Finished, yeah? Okay, we will come on Monday. We will upload the keys. This one. The OS and the MS Office. Mm-hmm. That's it? Okay, leave it, leave it. Showing sometimes it's on battery. Mm-hmm. On battery.
So it is the what we did in the last class that is shown here.
The charging is not charging.
The boxes, like you can right click and insert the widget. So first input box, second input box, and two buttons and one text area we placed. After placing all these widgets, the corresponding these two are for the purpose of input. We know based on the problem nature. The first box is selected and its input type is changed to number, and we have selected the variable as new local variable and we defined n1, and now it says the variable value is n1 and input is number. Second widget, that is second text box, input box, that also provided with number, and its new variable is defined as n2 of decimal, that is shown here. Thereafter, the third, which is used for the result purpose, we have given the variable name as res, and we kept the type of the box as text itself. And for the button, we renamed this particular button with the caption as clear, and for this button, we used addition value. And according to the green and red and font as white, using the style under this tab, the color of background layout color as green as well as the font color as white we mentioned. The font color as white. Here we mention font color. In such a way, these two buttons are designed. These are all rest with design parameters and the variable values we assigned with these three widgets. By double clicking corresponding button, this button we know logically to perform the addition operation and provide the result over here, which values are provided in these two boxes. Now this is N1, this is N2, and this is RES. So by double clicking this particular addition value button, these four entities in previous it won't be available. Only a plus symbol with that start and end will be available. So what we did, by in the place of plus we right clicked that and we added an assignment statement. In the assignment statement we have defined the result variable is equal to input n1 plus n2. That is needed. That is a process we assigned with it. Simply without adding this validation condition, we can process. But if no values are provided in the boxes, it might not throw any value for the manipulation. For that reason, to eliminate that, we included one if block. And in the if block, the syntax is just providing the condition alone. If n1 is equal to 0 and operation both are equal, in the sense if one value is present and another value is 0, it will do the processing. If both the values are null, what to do we have defined. That is a if block condition is narrated here by double clicking this, but after inserting this if block, if you are double clicking the corresponding condition area reaches, you are supposed to provide the condition only based on the logic of the problem. Then automatically after placing the if block, the false part will be towards your assignment, towards the program progressive execution. Then this block won't be available. By placing the mouse here, dragging, you can draw an arrow mark. That time the true part will come into picture. Then after drawing this, right click unless make use of error messages box. Exception what is that? Unless you can right click and you can see the error message box insertion on this area. Under this error message, within just double quotes, you provide the message what to be displayed on the logical based. That is, enter both the numerical values on the given boxes is a needed error message, and I have given. Then, if the message is displayed, the process has to be end. Again, you are supposed to start from the beginning. That we have defined in the green button. That is under this calculate button, addition value. If you are clearing for this purpose what logical matches we are supposed to assign, in the sense n1 to be nullified, n2 value to be removed, and res what already it's displaying, that must be vanished. For that, by double clicking the button, start and end, there is no validation needed, and I place one assignment, and in the assignment itself there are n number of assignments. Further also you can give if any logical operation you are having. So in which three assignments I provided, n1 is equal to 0, n2 is equal to 0, because these two variables are decimal, that's a number, so I assigned with 0. Res is a text variable and I assigned with double quotes. That in the sense the value available on these entity will be nullified. With one assignment statement, it is completed. On successful completion of this particular project, in this particular area, the module is valid, tick mark will be available. If anything error is existing, you are not to compile and check automatically while your development phase itself, the error will be reported at this area. If everything goes fine, this is the area where you can publish your work. Now it's already published, that's why it's moving to the preview area in the browser. iPhone as well as for the iOS development, we are supposed to get an Apple ID. If Apple ID is available, we can work with iPhone development. So in such a condition, I'm validating with this Android device. When we are getting the same login, what you used for this particular platform, your own platform in OutSystem, what authentication used, same authentication values you're supposed to provide for entering into the developed app itself. Now it's entered without any value. If I am pressing, it throws the error and ends. From the beginning, we are starting. It provides the result. By pressing the clear, the values are vanishes. And after validation, your work is complete. You come to this area. And sit with this environment for the distribution. If you generate your Android app, the APK will be generated. The APK can be downloaded by pressing this link. iOS we have not built because we are in need of iOS ID to build this. I will show the thing what happens in iOS development. Now I am downloading this APK. Already I downloaded, but I cannot transfer through the Zoom. So this is how APK available in this location. Now I try to send through the Google Meet. I hope this example, if you sit with this iOS app generation, so it asks your ID, unique ID that identifies your app in stores and devices. That's for the OutSystem. And Apple's iOS developer program based authentication certificate we have to provide. Here that certificate we are supposed to provide. If so, we can do this iOS app generation. So that's the reason I am not expanding this iOS right now. With the Android as well as progressive web app, this OutSystems explanation and the setting up the development environment, we concluded. I'm stopping this sharing right now and I'm leaving time for your interaction. Now people are getting reduced. Only 6 members are available. Nothing wrong with somebody posted how to start this. Which one? Sir, can you show the components which you ticked in SDK once? Good. Now I will. This is a recorded one, and I will get the link today evening or tomorrow morning. Immediately, I will send this link. You can have the clear view of this presentation. Then Akash Chopra, Pratmesh, Arinderjit, Karnik, Abhishek.
Yes, sir.
It's time for you. You can clearly unmute. Nothing wrong in it. Unmute your mic and discuss about your views and what you observed, what you missed. You can discuss with me right now. Still 15 minutes more we are having as time. Everyone, I'm requesting you to unmute the mic and you can have the discussion with me. If it's a classroom, I can easily communicate with you. It's a development training session. Questions will be high. Everyone you're leaving the meeting. What happens? Are you clear with this discussion? Don't hesitate. Don't Are still in my presentation. Are you feeling any difficulty? If so, mention clearly. Seat 23 itself. Akash asked. Akash Chopra. I didn't see the chat messages during the discussion. How you start this? Which one? Shall we conclude the session right now? Dear 5 members, you can unmute your mic and discuss with me. Even the questions are silly, that's not the problem. I hope this give you the clear picture. If again you are facing, you can contact me through mail or through my contact number. You convey the information. I am again ready to assist you in this setting up the development environment. Abhishek, Harinderjit, Harinder,
Present, sir.
I'm not taking attendance, Harinder. Hello.
Yes, sir.
I need your opinion. What you completely entire session you attended, whether with your laptop. Again, you muted your mic.
Yes, it's a clear, sir.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Discuss. How was this session? Pratmesh went
अच्छा था
again.
सर.
अच्छा रहा था. Okay. I hope you got confident to install yourself. Tomorrow is a holiday, and today evening itself, after this session, you can discuss. Sorry, you can start your installation process. If you are facing any doubt, send through WhatsApp messages or mail messages. We'll have the interaction. Abhishek,
Yes, sir.
is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt?
No, sir.
Then what you understood from today's session? Abhishek? Okay, you are good. Yeah. Say Abhishek. Pratmesh. Karnik,
Yes, sir.
no feedback.
सर ठीक था सर.
Acha,
हाँ,
I hope you understood. If any of your friends are asking, can you guide them?
मतलब एक बार देखना पड़ेगा ना सर, सब कुछ याद नहीं रहा है ना।
Very good, very good. But somehow it's okay comparatively.
यस सर, आपकी डाटा स्पीड बहुत ज़्यादा है ना, तो सर हमारे यहाँ पे
Uh,
टाइम लग जाता है डाउनलोड होने को।
oh, data speed here in
यस
the
सर।
university premises. Very good. That's not
यस
the
सर।
thing. That's why even within 1 hour class, such a discussion we cannot make. A little I may be fast in the classroom. Am I right?
यस सर।
We will eliminate that near soon. If
एक्सक्यूज मी सर,
yes, Arinder,
सर हमारा सर ऑफलाइन सर कब से शुरू होने वाला है?
I hope you have signed the willingness form by consulting your parents. Arinder, our higher officials and the authority will give you the notification near soon. With the help of government guidelines, they will take decision and that will be reported to you directly. Just wait for the days. Okay, I hope this session I'm concluding.
यस सर,
Yes, Arinder. बताओ.
सर आप सर विलिंगनेस फॉर्म की बात कर रहे हो सर?
Yes, whether willingness form reached you or not.
यस यस सर, वो सर कल 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 डेडलाइन सर उसकी फिल
हाँ,
करने की।
फिल कर दिए हैं ना सब लोग माँ बाप से बात करके.
यस
Yes,
यस यस सर।
yeah, management will decide and they will give you the direct notification regarding your offline classes. Everything are now rule based and government abided activities will be informed to you on that fine day you get the notification. Am I right?
ओके सर, मतलब सर अब सर डायरेक्ट सर बुलाने की मेल आएगी सर, किस डेट को बुला रहे हैं?
वो डेट अभी तो पता नहीं है, वो डायरेक्टली दैट इंफॉर्मेशन विल बी डिलीवर्ड टू यू.
ओके सर।
Well done, well done, well done. And I hope you are having my contact number also. The same contact number is a WhatsApp number too. If 41 members, you create a group and make the group in healthy condition, include me also in that group, and we will have the WhatsApp communication also. Do you have my numbers? Akash, Karnik, Abhishek?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Do you have my WhatsApp contact number?
No, sir.
So I'm typing this. And make a class group. Your personal group, whatever you may have, you keep that. Create a new one. And you people alone be an admin. And include me also. And through the group communication, the relevant doubts of the particular classes will be discussed.
Okay, sir.
Yes. Isha,
Yes, sir.
what at the last moment you are joining? Whether you attended from the 2:30? Okay, dear students, it's time for us to leave. You can disconnect from this Google Meet. I will share the recording links of this session.